fans, and welcome Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Baltimore Orioles. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here, and today's starter, Corbin Burnes. What do you have on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a foul straight back. And a pitch. That one almost got him. Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
At the belt and fires. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Good eye on that spot.
Really good take, especially 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Burnes checks over to first, and he's back.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Corbin Carroll stands in now and watches strike 1. Burnes, a former Cy Young Award winner. He throws a cutter, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works at a sinker. Got a good eye there. The pitch. Roll to short, possible 2-ball. Oh, what a flip for one. How about that double play?
Very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
And Jack Peterson stands in. And it's fouled away. Two outs, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Henderson over to first in time. That's the 3rd out. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back now at Oriole Park. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first, and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. And here it comes. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. fields. Grounded ball here, rolls foul. The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Backed off the plate that time. Left-hand hitter waits. That one the other way, and it goes just foul. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one is inside ball four. And I mean, oh, so close. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long event. Left in the tail now. Double play ball to second. Flips it. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Anthony Santander at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes. This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
First pitch misses. Gallen checks on the runner. Mateo back safely. Mateo, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
No, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Righty delivers. In the air, left field. Gurriel has it sized up. Gurriel makes the grab. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing they can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Rip to third. On to first. That is the inning. And the Orioles leave one. Scoreless after one. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Christian Walker.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Burns back to work. Foul ball there. And the right-hander deals. Hits and misses. That's a strikeout.
Take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away in the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's Gurriel. And that one is inside ball one. Burns has worked along with mental skills coach Brian Kane since September of 2019. And as well, he reads Harvey Dorfman's The Mental ABCs of Pitching. He reads at least a chapter on days that he starts. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Balls it in, 2 away. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And first offering is fouled off. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Second inning here, no score. Next one in the dirt. That one almost got him. Comes a 2-2. Broken back, and it's popped up. Urias makes the catch, inning over. And the Diamondbacks down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Baltimore, here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. The pitch. That's in there. Strike one. And he deals. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to him. That one close, rule the ball. Ball one. Down, base is empty. Fly Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Siggy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
This ball's chopped to the ground. Perdomo on the first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Foul ball. crosses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Sizing this one up. Makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And we're back. Eugenio Suarez up to him down. Here comes a pitch. Suarez, a former All-Star, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. And now the 0-1. That one fouled off. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one away at the top of the 3rd.
Wow, sure work to send it back to start the inning, and no messing around either. The 3 pitches were in the strike zone, tapped one away, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Gabriel Moreno will hit next. In there, and it's 0-1. Top of the 3rd, no score. Not even close there. Ball 1. Fouled off. He was late. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One-two. That one missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Kicks and fires. That's out to center field. Mullins settles under it. 2 down. Geraldo Perdomo digs in now. There's the strike. Finds the zone. With 2 down.
Well, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Two down, nobody on. Stays alive. And a ball and 2 strikes. Just off the outside part of the plate. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. That just misses. Look out now.
Oh, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
With a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Nothing doing for Arizona, and we are still scoreless. As we go to the last of the third, down the third baseman, Ramon Urias. Line of the pitch. There's a swing and drive. The wall. Around first, heading for two. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, headed out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. They're in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the bucket.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Now a screamer into the outfield. McCarthy makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. So the lineup flips over. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Walked to open the ball game. He's someone that you might not describe as having an elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time. He never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Urias takes his lead at third with one away. Now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. That puts the corner.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And a swing and a miss there. Bounced up the middle. Perdomo on the run, sends it over first. Now 2 away as they get one across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground and break that run.
Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Launches a throw over his head. Around first and hustling for second. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a 2-base error.
It's a dangerous throw for the first baseman trying to handle it right there. Exposed rolls into a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Anthony Santander.
No ball, 1 strike.
And it's second. Outside low. And a count even 1-1. Ground ball right side. Marte throws to first in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Orioles 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And welcome back to the ball. On to the 4th, an outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. The right-hander back to work. And a curve is down and in.
Well, these Diamondbacks just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
In for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and miss as he was late that time.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you'll be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Urias calls it in, and there's 1 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes his eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke out as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
This is Corbin Carroll. He hit into a double play his first time up. Late swing, foul to the left. Bases empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That one inside, and it's 1-1. Ground off the middle, that's a base hit. So a man aboard now and 1 away.
Just kept it simple. Played careful in the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. There's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Man at first with 1 gone. Jock Peterson now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. That misses, and it's 1-0.
They might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
The pitch.
2 balls,
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Two and 0 the count. Here it comes. Fouled off to the right. Man at first, 1 away. And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, bro.
Walker In the box now, takes strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue to finish off this hitter.
One out. Runners at first and second. Late swing foul. The pitch. That one not close. And it's 1-2. That's the second out. So first and second with 2 outs. Stepping in, Lucas Gurriel Jr. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That catches the corner. That misses, and that is ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. Not close with that one. Now 2-2.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back now, Orioles. John for Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Colton Cowser. The pitch. Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Slapped foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
He had it on front, which makes it easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Adley Rutschman. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat. And he gets tied up right there.
No ball. 1 strike.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. Hit on the ground to the right side. Tosses to first. Rutschman retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, bases empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn. Grounded out his first time. Just missed.
1 ball.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Out towards it away, and that will end the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake McCarthy. And here comes. Out to center. Balls it in, and there's one away. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The Orioles up by a run. We're at the top of the fifth. Allen catches the zone, and the count to 0-1. Line drive, base hit, right center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
One gone, runner at first. And now the catcher comes up to him. Gabriel Moreno. He's 0 for 1. Late swing, foul off. And a foul ball left side. And there's a ball. Suarez, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one almost got him. Top of the curveball.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or equal shot. You can see it's not a moving slow curve. He throws it hard and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right here. I can watch base hits like that all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Strike on the inside corner.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
First and second, 2 down. This one misses. 1-2 to count.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing out there most of the time.
Now Not even close there. And it's 2-2. Left field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Ryan Mountcastle. Right here, back to work. And a swing and a miss. Off the mark there, and the count is 1-1. The line to the pitch. Foul. That one not close. Yeah, that's ball 2. There. And a swing and a miss. 1 away.
The cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. That's a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say fool them with just enough of that late action.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
In the air, out towards left center. Gurriel handles the chance.
Up next is the Orioles. The center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. That one at the knees for a strike. Two outs. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up. Marte hauls it in to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, but they're on top 1-0. Back here in Baltimore, and down the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Pitch. And fouled off. Right through there for a strike. 2. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. No outs. Runner at first. Here's Jack Peterson.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
Here's your 1. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Left-handed batter waits. Fights it off. You'll see another. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. They were 95 to finish him off. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker, who's 0 for 2, a pair of strikeouts.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Carroll at first, 1 gone. And he takes one right on the black. And a count 1-1. And another ball.
Plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Righty delivers. Runner on the go. Now ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 1-run game. 1 out, 1 on.
Strikeout, and this one looking obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. On the ground, right side. Knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Orioles 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And we're back. Here's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. Pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And the pitch.
1-2.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Not close with that one, and the count is even 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. And I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Mateo, and with one down, takes a strike. Mateo, in his 5th season, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Way out front for strike 2. Bases empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed the inside corner. Down 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the right-hander deals. Very high with that one. And it's 2-2. Kicks and deals. Next offering misses down and away.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Only 14 pitches this inning.
Swing and a ball popped up. Walker makes the grab. 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. And into the box for Baltimore, Anthony Santander. He's sort of your typical power hitter. Wouldn't necessarily call him a 3-true outcome guy, but he's in there to hit home runs.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Pulls it in on the warning track. Orioles held in check there, but they still lead it 1-0. Top of inning number 7, and now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. Here comes a pitch. That one misses. 1-0. Action in the pen down there. Keegan Aiken is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Dominguez warming up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That one off the mark, and it's 2-1.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
2-2 now. And it just misses.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Line drive, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Pretty much a blow swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to pop with so many positives that led to that knock. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And the batter now, Eugenio Suarez. Pitch out, but no action. Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at and a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-2. That one missed.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Brandon Hyde out of the dugout now, and he's ready to make a move to the bullpen. That's it for Corbin Burns, and he was very good. He'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. New pitcher on here, Keegan Aiken.
The best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got
here. And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Well, pretty good speed over there at first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base steal.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
McCarthy leads off first with 1 away. Step off, throw to first. And he's backing it easily.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
And a 1-0. Right through there for a strike. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. Got it.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft. But that slider on the inside absolutely frozen.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 2.
But both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's down and in.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
2 outs. And that one fouled off. At the Mountain Fires. Runner on the move. Good job to fight that one off. 0-2 now. Down the right field line. That's a base hit. McCarthy rounds second on his way to third. And they hold the tying run at third. They're up the stop sign even with 2 away.
Every now and then you'll see a right fielder try to throw out that runner at first. The hitter takes offense to it.
Well, nobody ever tried to throw you out at first.
Just the second baseman every time I roll over on the ground.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Ketel Marte up to the plate. There's a strike. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
One ball.
That's outside. And the count 1-2. Kicks and fires. That was foul ball. And the count is 2-2. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that fall for base hit. And he's in safely at third as a run scores.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Go ahead, run on base. Now up next for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. Double steal. One attempt misses. They put the tag on him. The squeeze attempt fails, and that ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now at Oriole Park. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Colton Cowser. Pitch. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Suarez makes the play. 1 down. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. There's a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
That clips the zone. 0-2.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
Well, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very helpful location. He found a way to just get it quiet.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit. That's in there. 1-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Flips the corner, and it's 0-2.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Now just misses the outside corner. Ball one.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Two down, don't let it on. Ryan Mountcastle to bat next. And righty deals. Checks a swing, appeal to third, and he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Score remains deadlocked at John Means taking over on the mound, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. Corbin Carroll getting ready to hit.
This guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
On that one upstairs. Swing and a miss. They're 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
They keep a Billy Brett off the bases. Huge in a tie game like this. 1 out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Peterson in the box now. Takes strike 1. In there at the knees for a strike. Moving in the Orioles bullpen, Cionel Perez preparing to come on if needed. Soto, the power lefty, up as well. No down, base is empty. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And now the lefty swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherent runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge. It can change the ballgame.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Christian Walker. And that's a strike. Two outs. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Drops into the glove, and that is that. Offense held in check there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied 1-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jordan Montgomery. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. As the lefty gets to work. On the corner for a strike. Moving in the bullpen, Trey Jamison up to throw. Next offering is in for a strike. And ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, look for something down in the zone, but not too far. You want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Perdomo on the first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Ramon Urias digs in now. Just missed. Base is empty, one away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Swing and a chopper. Marte in plenty of time to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Those plays can be tricky in a routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles.
No surprised. We don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. And he deals. Up the middle, Marte. Jump throw across his body. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Score remains tied, 1-1. All set to start the 9th in this one. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Means back to work. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. The pitch. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just showing it through the infield.
And here is Jake McCarthy, 1 for 3. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Outside. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Really going after it here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
1-2 now.
We'll lay off that pitch down.
Left-hand batter waits. It misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-stroke fastball nicely and just punched him up on the inside corner of the plate. Could get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Now here is Eugenio Suarez. And a strike in there.
1
Ball and a strike as the runner holds. And a pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And that one is lifted in the air. Long run on his horse. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Lead runner touches second and for third. And that's a double.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's going to feel good. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Line drive. And that gets down into the gap. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And they lead by 2.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Coming on for the Orioles, CNL Perez. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Moreno around third.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at-bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Ketel Marte. He swings and fouls one off. Perez throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. Ball one there.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
Wouldn't chase that time. What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch. Because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone, you got a better chance of having success.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So first and second with one man gone. Down the number 2 hitter, Corbin Carroll. This is again 5 in a row. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizes this one up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The bat number 3. Designated hitter, John Peterson.
And now Jack Peterson. Breaking ball inside, and it's 1-0. Perdomo, the lead runner at second. Marte on at first with 2 down. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Right side, Mateo. They get the first, and that is that. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Orioles 1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Justin Martinez.
I can't imagine any save is an easier one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. The line of the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Martinez goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, a splitter, and he works in a four-seamer. Got the back going too soon at strike 2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ballgame if you're not careful.
Next offering is down low.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
The shortstop takes a ball. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there. And had it right in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else. Perhaps a fastball a little more straight and velo to it.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And that's in the dirt. Next offering is downstairs. One down, base is empty. Good eye in that spot.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a miss. And they're down to their last out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy the ball. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Santander in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Martinez is just 1 strike away. The pitch. And they'll do it again. Gonna count 1-2. Gets a piece, and it stays alive.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that'll do it.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks. 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 9 runners on base. For the Orioles, 1 run on just 1 hit, no errors. They left 2 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And being a part of the week. Right, safely.